Oh, geez, not again.
RC with Adam is brought to you in part by these super awesome people.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Hey, everybody, welcome back to RC with Adam. My name is Adam, and today we are talking about the RadioLink T8S right here. RadioLink sent this to me to check out, and I want to thank them for doing that because they also sent along a receiver. Actually, this was the original one. They sent one that's made for quads, and that was very nice of them. And they sent it to me even though they knew that I wouldn't like it. So I don't know why they did that, but thank you for sending that to me, RadioLink, so that I could show people and stuff. So, yes, I don't like this. Bottom line up front, spoiler alert, I cannot recommend this transmitter. The T8S is an 8-channel, mostly quadcopter style radio. It is a sort of game controller style radio. We'll talk more about that in just a moment, but here's the bottom line. I don't really like this, but you might, and you can have it if you want it. I'm going to be giving this away to one of you lucky viewers. So in the comments right now, go down there and leave a comment, and leave one comment and say, hey, I want to be in the giveaway. And you have to indicate that you want to be in the giveaway, and you have to live in the United States, okay? Because I'm not made of money, so I can't ship to just anywhere in the world right now. Later, when I am made of money, we'll do international giveaways, okay? All right, but for now, it's just in the United States, so sorry everyone else, but if you live in the U.S. and you leave a comment, I might pick your comment using a random comment picker, and you might be getting one of these, because maybe you don't even have a radio, and this is, I will say, this radio is definitely better than no radio, which doesn't say a lot, but it does say that it does work as a radio. Now, let's get into why I don't like this radio. And then, in just a few minutes, I'm going to take you out and actually do some test flying and some real world testing. And if you want to just jump to that, check the description below or the little bar thing down there, and just jump to that, and then I'll see you over there. But why I don't like this radio, one, is that you have to have an app on your smartphone. Actually, I think only Android smartphones, or a app on the computer. And the smartphone is probably going to be the easier option. You have to connect using Bluetooth. I think only Bluetooth, but maybe with a cord, doesn't matter. Connect to your transmitter in order to change basically anything on the transmitter. Any of the parameters, you have to do it through your smartphone. It requires access to the approximate location and access to the precise location using the GPS and network features, and also it allows it to modify or delete SD card contents and read the contents of my SD card. Now, I have a problem with that because, one, I think in general people should be on their phones less. So this basically means that if you want to go out and fly and just have a nice time flying your quadcopter, in real life, you have to bring your phone with you, and you have to be looking at it if you want to change something on your transmitter. So if you plan on flying different models, if you plan on flying airplanes, then you're going to have to do that. In fact, speaking of models, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think, I was not able to find any sort of model profile option on here. So if you want to try and quickly switch between maybe a V-tail airplane, if you're flying airplanes, and a regular airplane, you can't do it. As far as I can tell. Could be wrong about that. Still doesn't matter, because I really don't like that you have to use your phone, because you could be really out of luck if you need to make just some kind of one little change. Also, maybe you have your phone with you, but you're using it for something else. Like maybe you're trying to film, or maybe you are trying to access Betaflight, and you need to change something in Betaflight, but maybe you also need to change something in your radio, and you need to see how it reflects in Betaflight, and you won't be able to do two of those things at the same time because they both require your phone. So there's the phone aspect. Don't like it. The next other thing, and this is huge, is that the form factor is bad. The design and I'm ripping on this thing because I really don't like it, and I don't want you guys to think that oh yeah, this looks good, because it kind of looks like a well, it doesn't even really look like the FreeSky X Lite, but it has kind of a game style controller. Anyway, look, basically it's only made for thumbers. It's not made for pinchers. The switches on the front are too easy to accidentally actuate and not easy enough to really like tell what position they're in. Also, you get 2 3-position switches and a momentary switch and a variable knob switch or variable knob. It's just, I don't know. I guess the plus side of this transmitter and kind of the marketing factor is that it is very small and lightweight. And yeah, but you're not really getting anything from that. Like, it's not that big of a deal if you have a little bit bigger of a transmitter. All right, so once I finally got the receiver into my quadcopter, I used the R8SM or whatever receiver it is, and that is S-Bus, so I hooked that up to my quadcopter, and then once I got all that working with Betaflight, I did need to connect the app in order to get this thing mostly working with my switches. I didn't want to change my switches in Betaflight to reflect, or my mode settings in Betaflight to reflect the switches on this transmitter. So I got the app, I downloaded it, and because fortunately I have an Android phone, and then I used it to make the changes that I needed to make. I had to reverse one of the channels and change a few things on the switches. Now, also the other thing is, not only do you have to use your phone, but the app that you have to use is actually quite terrible. It's very blocky, and it doesn't really explain anything on the app. Like, if you're going to make me use an app like on a phone, which should have much greater capability than like a built-in screen on a transmitter, especially a cheap transmitter, then you should like have a lot more information for me and like spell out the full words of what the different features do, instead of having like abbreviations that I have to figure out what they are. So not intuitive on the app, and I really also I just don't like it. Okay. And look, I rarely am ripping on products because I don't want to, I don't want to be unfair, and I don't want to bash products like for no reason. But in this case, there's something about this just strikes me the wrong way, and I just do not like almost anything about this transmitter or the related app, or that you have to use the app. All right, that's going to do it for the talking. Let's head out and try this thing in real life and see how Adam likes it, and if it is actually as terrible as I think it is. 5-inch budget basher is what we'll be using. I'm also going to be testing out these new props. You'll see that in another video coming up. So yeah, let's give this a try, and I'll try it with some pinching, and I'll try it with some thumbs, and we'll see how it goes. Also, we're not using the GoPro camera on here because I just had to take it off. I don't want to put it back on, and I don't really trust the receiver connection yet with this transmitter, so we're just going to leave it off and just kind of see how it flies. And but I'll show you the DVR footage. Also note, if you see any clips missing from the DVR, that's just because of my editor, not because of the actual DVR or whatever. Actually, first we got to make sure that we do a hover test here. I'll see if I can do this. And I think we have some pretty low rates on here. That looks really cool. All right, we're in auto level mode. Okay, now we're in acro mode, air mode. Oh, wow. All right, let's do this. So let's start out with thumbs, I guess. Let's go in here. Okay. The sticks feel very loose towards the center. And this is coming from a guy who flies FlySky, which has very loose sticks, but they feel like, it's kind of hard to describe. But anyway, let me just fly around a little bit. Definitely feels different from what I'm used to, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, what is these? I think a lot of that might have to do with the weight as well. Honestly, it feels weird flying thumbs because I don't usually fly thumbs. Wait a minute, what rates am I on? I'm on rates, okay, rates 3, okay. Yeah, pretty slow rates. As far as these props go, they seem to feel pretty good. Not very poppy, of course. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if I can. We're in auto level mode. Okay, this is really awkward to access the controls if I'm trying to pinch. This is so awkward. Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Did you see that? It's, the handling of this transmitter is very weird. I don't feel confident with it at all, with this weird toggle switch, because it's hard to tell what position the toggle switch is in. Like right now, it's all the way sort of up in the disarmed position. All right, let's try that again. Just like the same exact thing, see if it happens again. Also, there's no RSSI on here. So it's reading 51, but there's no RSSI on this receiver, at least not as advertised. Sticks are pretty long too. Alright. Oh, did I do that? Oh, that's what must have happened. That's what must have happened. I accidentally bumped this because it is so bumpable. Okay, so because I have it so that you go all the way there so that it's armed, and then that's all the way disarmed. Oh, that's probably what happened. See, that's what I don't like about it. These switches, like, they are just so easy to switch. And especially since they're like right where you put your fingers. You know, they're right where you put your fingers right there. And that might be good on like a PlayStation controller. But for this, it's really not good. Because otherwise, like, you don't hold it like that. You probably hold it like that. It's super easy to bump that. I think that's what I did. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very careful about not bumping it. So I'll have to like keep my finger over the top to see if I can do pinchy grip. Super careful pinchy grip. Oh, this just feels so awkward. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. Let's go back to the thumbs. Alright, going back to the thumbs. Back to the thumbs. Let's fly out here just to make sure that this is not really a range test of any sort, really, but... Well, it is a range test, I guess, but, you know. Oh my. Video is breaking up. I really like these props. They're very quiet. That's kind of cool. All right, 3.6 volts. Yeah, these things seem super easy on the battery too. Cause like I'm ripping around pretty good, and usually I think the battery would be lower by now. Trying to get better on those tight. Ooh, those tight ones are tricky. Doing those tight turns, really gotta. Well, it really helps if you have a lot more camera tilt, for sure. Oh, almost did a natty flip there. I was having flashbacks from last time I tried that. Or last time I tried a like reverse thing. Alright, so that was the first time the battery got low on the punch out. Dang man, I'm really kind of liking these props. Now, this is without the GoPro, so different weight, but anyway, so as far as the controller goes, I mean, look, it feels different, so there's that. Ooh. All right, let's bring her in, check for damage. All right, let's see if I can do some precision landing here. Precision landing. Boom. The second flight. So we're gonna sync this up now. Definitely going for that freestyle, flippy, floppy, moving and grooving, swerving and swerving type of flight style here. Oh geez, not again. Whew, saved it again. Okay, I don't know why I do that move by the trees. Like I'm trying to do a spin, I'm trying to go up. And then do, oh, there's a tree right there. Jeez. There's trees everywhere, basically. Trying to go up. And then do a spin. And then come back down. But it's rather disorienting. Maybe that'll be like my trademark move. You know, like everybody has a move. That'll be my move. Now, part of the reason why I'm flying this so aggressively, more aggressively than I normally do, is because I don't have the GoPro on there, and so it just feels so lightweight and flippy floppy. So let's just tone it down a little bit. Let's try a little bit of you know, smooth flying, maybe cinematic even though we don't have a nice camera on there. Let's just see what it's like to kind of breeze through the trees here. Also, I think the camera tilt is a little bit high for this type of thing, but let's just try it out. See if we can get some fairly minute adjustments here. See, I mean, like this transmitter works. You know, it works. It'll do the job, but it's not particularly like any good, and it has enough drawbacks that there's really no reason why I would want to use this one if it's not particularly extra good. There we go. A little bit of, oh, the color looks really weird right there. Let's bring it back. Oh geez, whoa, 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 whoa. Must be some wind, a little bit of wind or something. There we go, just flying through the trees, Bob Ross style. Bob Ross Flight School. There we go. Just
saying hi to all those happy trees. Yes, sir. Hello, happy trees. With all the happy leaves. Oh, they're getting a little aggressive. Well, let's take it down a little bit. Gotta point that camera up just a bit there, because we got a little bit of camera tilt, and we gotta make it through here. Fortunately, we have some nice, happy clouds in the sky that are making everything nice and overcast, and which is just really great for FPV cameras. It really provides just a nice even light, just a real even light, so you can really see things and fly through spaces and that sort of thing. So just lovely, just lovely. Okay, good, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, I do need to work on these rates a little bit, and that's what I'm going to be doing very soon, and I'll bring you along with me in another video for that. Ooh, this is a very interesting line right here. Look at that, I like that. I haven't been through here before. Look at that, exploring the trees. We're just some treetop explorers. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh boy, I wish we had a GoPro up here. That would be just a lovely shot right there. Up in the trees there. Wonderful. Let's see if we can turn around without dying. Okay. There we go. Whoa, slow down there, buddy. Slow down. What's your hurry? We're just enjoying these trees, Bob Ross style. Yes, we are. Okay. I can't even find my way back. Now that's the thing about these cameras and these quadcopters. It's a lot harder to go down. It's easy to go up, but going down is a lot harder, and you're much more likely to fall on top of a branch. So really that's another thing about the camera tilt. It's just a little too high. Oh, that would be a great shot. Coming out of the trees like that. That would just be lovely. That would be, wouldn't that be wonderful? Alright. Alright, let's bring it on in. Getting some good flight time though. 8 minutes it looks like off of these propellers after some aggressive flying, so that's very nice. How about let's just do a little. Aww. There we go. Perfect landing. Okay. What a great time. That was just a great time. Alright, now I'm going to, oh, wow. Okay. Well, look at this. Alright, now I feel like we've done some good durability testing on these propellers as well. That is one hot motor. Wow, wow, wow. So, no wonder it was sounding really bad. Now, I wouldn't recommend that you try to come in to land, on a bucket like this if you don't have to. It probably would have been better to just set it down right where it was. But look at that. That propeller just came clean off. So yeah, not the most durable propellers, certainly. But I think I like them when they're, when they're in one piece. These propellers are nice, just as a side note. And I do not like this transmitter at all. Just like I kind of thought that I would not. And really, I cannot, in good conscience, recommend this to anyone with hands. So, okay, back to Adam in the studio.
As you can see from that testing, real-world testing footage, granted, I will say, it was only a couple packs, but honestly, I was just trying to make sure that this thing didn't somehow perform amazingly and feel amazingly great. that would somehow offset all of the other problems with it, and since it did not, then then my original assumption is correct that this is not a very good transmitter, and I cannot recommend this. And I don't want it, but you might. If you want it, you can have it, because I'm giving this one away again with the airplane type receiver that they have, as well as the quadcopter receiver. I'm going to rip that out of my quad and stick all this back in the box, and I'm going to send it to one of you folks. Check the description below for full details on the giveaway, and it's not affiliated with YouTube and all that other legal mumbo jumbo. Again, it's not great, but it is better than no radio at all. Also, by the way, I think the retail price on this is around $55. Honestly, for that price, I would just get a FlySky FSI-6X personally, but that's me. I'm kind of the FlySky guy, so maybe I'm biased, and yeah, I am, but that's my opinion if you want it. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I hope this helped you become more competent and confident with your RC hobby stuff and beyond. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again very soon.